Hello, welcome to another microbit video from me, Mr. Morrison. My microbits are quite far away from each other today because I'm trying to demonstrate this proximity beacon code. So I have a transmitter here that's sending out a signal, and I have a receiver here. And as the receiver gets closer to the microbit sending out a signal, the bars on the screen will get more, it'll fill the screen even more until it fills the whole screen because it's right beside the microbit. So this is a great one that we can use to create a little bit of a treasure hunt. So you hide some receivers and hide some transmitters and use the receivers to go and find them. So you need two microbits for this and two separate pieces of code. So for the proximity beacon, we need two projects, one as a transmitter and one as a receiver. So I'm going to start with the transmitter. Now, you can hide more than one of these transmitters around the place, but we're going to do the same program on each of the microbits you hide. So I am going to go in here and I'm going to go to radio and I'm going to set radio group. I say this for all the radio projects. Remember that the radio group is the ones you load onto the same microbits you want to speak to each other. But if you're working with other microbits in the room, other people in the room that have microbits, make sure that they have different numbers. So then I am going to go and set the transmit power to 1, so it's not sending it really far, so that means you can hide the microbits and find them. You could test another time, you could test how far it actually reaches if you have it on full power. But I'm going to have forever, and I'm going to have a radio send string. So I'm going to send a string, and I'm going to find the string. Let's see, radio send string. And I'm just going to have this send a number 1. You could change each one of your microbits to have a different number here if you wanted. I would just keep it as is at the moment. And then I'm just going to change that so it pauses after that. So that's your transmitter beacon to get going. Download this onto at least one microbit, if not more. Then open up a new project, and this time it's going to be your receiver. Oops. Okay, so our receiver has a little bit of a more complicated bit. First of all, we've got a radio group. Make sure it's the same group that you've been using. Then I'm going to go on radio received string. Make sure it's received string and not number. I'm going to create a variable and I'm going to call it signal. And I am going to set signal to. And then I am going to find received packet signal strength. So this is going to give me an indication of how strong the signal is. And this is because we want to display a little graph on our microbit showing the signal stronger and the signal weaker. So if it's stronger, we want more lights on the microbit. If it's weaker, we want less on the microbit. So now we are going to what's called map this. So I'm going to go on to LED and we want to plot a bar graph of something. And then we're going to go into maths. This is quite a complex one. We're going to drag this one that says map 0 from low, 0 high, and so on. And we are going to put it in here. And let's get these numbers right. So first number is going to be our signal. So map signal from low to high. So from low is minus 95. Just use these numbers, please. And then high is minus 42. Low is 0 and high is 9. So these numbers are just chosen so that it displays correctly. You could mess about if you would like to find out what these are by changing these values, but for the moment, do this and then load this onto your microbit and use it to find your other microbits. Hide your transmitters and you can find them with this receiver. I hope you enjoy this project and I hope to see you in another video very soon.